Where are you from?
I'm from here, from Los Angeles, California. Am I talking to you or am I talking to the camera? Doesn't matter? All right.
What was your first break?
A movie called Sorority Boys, cross-dressing comedy, where I played a character called Big Johnson. It was a frat movie.
What have you been in?
I've been in the car, my house, Whole Foods. I've been in what projects have I been in? Oh, I've been in a bunch of stuff. I've been in 8 Mile, Ballers, CSI Miami. I've been in a lot of stuff.
How do you feel about this career?
My career? I'm definitely could be doing worse. So I feel good about it. There's a lot of things in my career that have gone really, really well. I think it's time for this new chapter to start, and I'm excited about it.
How did you decide to become an actor?
You know what? It kind of decided for me. I was playing baseball and then stumbled into the theater chasing a girl and ended up loving it and started doing a bunch of plays and really fell in love with acting, and I learned how to do it and took it very seriously and always loved the movies. And then I decided, hey, you know what? I want to be in the movies. I want to make the movies.
How would you describe your specialty or type?
How would I describe my specialty or type? I don't get it.
As an actor.
As an actor. You're throwing me off. I'm thinking you mean what's my best dish to cook? Or what are we talking about? You know what? My type is big. I'm a big guy, and that is great because it can be used a whole bunch of different ways. It can be used to show strength or vulnerability or intimidation or a whole bunch of different stuff. My specialty is making people feel, whether that's laughing, smiling, crying, just making you feel. That's my job. That's my specialty. It's entertaining.
Who is your favorite actor who you look up to?
Wow, that's a tough one. Probably gonna go with James Earl Jones on this one. Really, I love James Earl Jones. It's awesome. It's the voice of Darth Vader. Had a whole host of wonderful films when I was growing up, and he's a big dude.
What would your ideal job be?
Playing first base for the Yankees.
Do you consider yourself to be lucky?
Yeah, I'm lucky and blessed. It's a great combination. A little talent mixed in doesn't hurt.
What advantages do you have?
I'm adjustable. So my biggest advantage is that I'm able to adjust on the fly to, most situations. I've got a chameleon type element to my life that works well.
Would you rather have a car or a diploma?
In general? I don't understand. Is this a trick question? A high school diploma? Or, is this if I'm stuck on a desert island? Or what I don't even understand the question. I'd rather have both. I'd rather have a car and a diploma and a whole bunch of other things.
What do you think about the need for instant gratification?
I think it's dangerous. I think it's maybe the most dangerous thing that we as people, and especially young people, have. I think technology has changed things so that instant gratification is highly overrated, and it's easy to fall into the trap of instant gratification because I found that very few things that actually are valuable come instantly.
How do you feel about how interconnected the world is becoming?
I think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful and dangerous because it provides for the sharing of information and technology and culture in a way that was never possible before, but also in the hands of a very small number of people, it could be very, very dangerous.
What does the future look like to you?
Dense. It looks very, very, it seems like people are heading into more and more densely populated areas, and I don't know. I think it's beautiful though, because there's a lot of really sharp thinkers out there who are giving the world an opportunity to create the future now more so than ever. So I'm optimistic. I think the future's looking bright, just depending on if we all participate.
How do you feel about having children?
Is this a candid? Are you telling me that I have a child that I don't know about? Is that what you're telling me right now? No, I think it's great. I think having kids is wonderful. I think I'm not one of those people who believes that the world is close to being overpopulated at all.
What challenges do you feel the world is facing today?
I think the world doesn't want to be honest with itself. I think sensitivity and political correctness are the worst things that have happened to mankind. And I think that nowadays people are very, very sensitive to hearing things that they don't like. And we've become very, very thin-skinned people all around the world. And it causes people to lie because it's easier to lie to people and just placate them as opposed to telling them the truth and having them crumble. So I think that's a real challenge, and that sort of thin-skinnedness, shortcut-looking, instant gratification society can be really, really dangerous. So I'm hoping we get past that so we can actually start dealing with the issues that are facing humanity.
What is your favorite way to communicate?
Conversation. I love to communicate via conversation, without question.
What do you think of the creative scene in Los Angeles?
Oh, I think it's vibrant. It's alive and well. I just think, I think now, thanks to technology, creative people have a chance more than ever to do things on their own. I mean, we're listening to birds chirp on a lovely day in a backyard, and who knows, people all over the world will see this. Never in the history of mankind was that possible before. And you can do that with the technology that's in your pocket now. That's incredible. And that makes a creative scene pretty dope as long as you apply yourself.
What is your favorite book, film, and music right now?
Wow, that's a tough one. Book, film, and music, huh? I just saw a film. I don't know. It's old, so it's not really new. But I just stumbled across it called "Excuse My French." It's an Egyptian film by a director named Omar Salama, and it was fantastic. And it was a really, really good movie. That was great. Music-wise, what am I on right now? You know what? I went to a concert from a young singer, and actually I love her stuff right here in this area. Her name is Grace Weber. She was great. Little bitty girl with a big old voice, and I like her stuff. The latest book that I read was this book about relationships called Scary Close. That was fantastic. It was just about honesty, being honest with oneself, and all that stuff.